On the next episode of Life's Little Obstacles, we will be looking at the life of a young man who has spent his life confined to a wheelchair after a crippling bicycle accident at the young age of 5. This is a story of inspiration and perseverance, of a young man's triumph over his disabilities. Wednesday, 7/8 Central on B&E.
Welcome back to Gifts You Just Don't Give. We continue our countdown with number 5, here on B&E.
I was just finishing the program when I was presented with this bottle of wine. I've never met the guy before, but he was a nice guy. He was a nice fellow.
I was always taught it was not proper manners to show up empty-handed, so I brought a bottle for the party and.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, give me this.
Well, once I realized the mistake I made, I tried taking the bottle back, but like hell, I was getting that out of his hands. At number 4, we have a story about two friends. One who was involved in a serious mountain biking accident, and the other who bought the injured friend a helmet as a practical joke.
Well, it all started out as a practical joke. My friend Rodney is extreme into mountain biking, does a lot of the extreme trails, but he's not very keen on safety. Doesn't wear the helmet, knee pads, nothing. A couple weeks ago he was involved in an accident, and right now he is in the hospital still. So I figured if he's not going to get a helmet as a practical joke, I'd get him this one. I gave him the helmet, put it right on his lap, and all of a sudden he kind of just shrugged away from me and started crying. I figured, I really touched him. It was a meaningful gift. But then everybody else didn't seem to think the same way. I was getting a lot of dirty looks. The doctor did pull me aside afterwards, took me out in the hallway, and she told me, wow, well, your friend now is quadriplegic and he'll never ride his bike again. Practicality of that gift sure went out the door.
Well, we've arrived at number 3. We look at a gift every young boy dreams about receiving. Well, as long as mom doesn't find out.
I give my husband one simple job to do. One simple job. Get his son a birthday present. Come on! What are you doing in there? Gavin, what are you doing in there? That magazine is not yours. You need to come out right now. I can't believe it. National Geographic Kids. That's what I wanted for my son. And instead, he goes and he gets the cards mixed up. He gets a subscription to Playboy for my son.
I love my dad.
And my husband gets the National Geographic Kids. I'm so disappointed. One simple job to do. That's my husband. Happens all the time.
Wow, we're already at number 2, and as you count down the gifts you just don't give, we meet our star, Rick, for his second appearance on our show. But anyways, get to the party, she opens the gift, and well, I guess she didn't like the coffee maker all too much. She flips out, she hucks the frickin' coffee maker across the room, knocks over all the food on the table, and all of a sudden all of her friends just started to gang up on me as well. I couldn't figure it out. I thought it was World War III over a coffee maker. So anyways, they're so upset about the gift, they end up kicking me out of the house and haven't spoke to him since.
It was the worst gift ever.
I love gifts too, but I would never give someone a present like that on their baby shower.
Well, maybe my wedding
A coffee
shower, but
pot.
that was like 2 years ago.
I mean, all I asked for was a minute to explain why I got the gift. I thought it was a great idea. If I was a pregnant lady, buy me a coffee maker any day of the week.
A coffee pot. A coffee pot for a baby shower. Now, who gives coffee pots for baby showers?
I mean, anybody who's had kids knows that the baby's going to be waking you up late at night constantly, and you're going to be tired in the morning. You're going to want a good cup of coffee. What?
Nobody wants to stay awake when they've got babies. You want to sleep every minute you can. You never drink coffee when you have a baby. They keep you awake just enough. That's all the caffeine you need.
Have you ever gotten such a bad gift?
No, it's the worst gift I've ever gotten. It was stupid, and it was from a man. So that
It was
answers your
thoughtless and
question.
insensitive, so it's almost perfect for who came.
You know what? I don't really see what the big deal is about buying somebody a coffee maker, you know? I've had enough of this. You guys want to pick on me? It's the worst gift.
And now to cap off our top 10.
Well, that's all the time we have today for Gifts You Just Don't Give. Hope you enjoyed yourself, and stay tuned for Life's Little Obstacles next, here on B&E.
What can I do to make you see? It feels good, the things you do to me. What can I do to make you see? It feels good when you're touching me.